So to create even more abstraction, you can see, so this is the one we just created, and I took it step backwards, and I took it away from expanding it. So now this is kind of live that I can edit, and you can see I could just take some of these and manipulate this shape, and you can see all the different levels of kind of abstraction that I can get from that. And you could continue to do that with any shape or any object. Which I really like about this. I could click on this and go into my appearance panel and click on transform, and I could say, all right, well, let's double the amount that we're looking at here. And let's change this to 10. Let's do OK. Let's use our transform again. And let's do copy. Oops. Transform again, copy. I must have to undo this. So object, expand appearance. Click on the rotate. Option, click in the center. There we go. 15, do copy. Right, and there we go. Let's say 15 is not what you want. Hold down option, click there. Let's do 30. Copy. Right, so you can create all sorts of kind of abstract things from this. This is pretty neat. All from just a simple circle that you've then transformed. So looking at something to do like this. So this is just created some lines that are here. And I'm just going to use the blend if that we kind of talked about. Or, yeah. Or you can do this. We'll go to Effect, Distort, Transform. And here I say, okay, I want to move this 0.125. Let's do 20 copies. Preview. But to create this effect, you really need the blend if, right? So which we talked about before. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to make a copy here. Make another copy out here. We're going to hit W, click on this one, click on this one, double click on the blend if, and let's say 20, oops, 20, and do OK. And now I'm just going to take this one and bend it inwards. Great. So now here's where you can really kind of play with something here. So let's take this, go to Effects, Distort, Transform, preview. I don't know, let's do 5 copies of this. So you can see if we move it, you can see you get that. Let's not move it. Let's get it bring down to 0, but let's rotate it. Okay. Let's scale it. Let's scale it both to 50. Okay. Let's move it. Let's move this. Let's do not as much of an angle. What if we do 0? Okay, let's rotate it even more. Let's go 90. Let's go 45, right? So it's just really kind of playing around with what you can kind of do with this. So let's just do OK for a second. I should have it saved. So I did 80, 80, 0.25, and 1, and 90. Okay. So let's go in here. So I did 80, 80, 1, and 0.25. I know I did 16 copies. I don't remember what my angle was. So my angle in this one, oh, was 90. Okay, click on that. Let's do 90. Now, I only found that by just simply playing around with it. Oh, other way around, 0.125, 0.25. So now I'm going to select on this, right? So I'm just trying to change it, 0.25, and then 1. There we go. So you can really kind of play around with how this works. I'm going to do OK. And then here you have this really kind of cool abstraction that you created from kind of some random shapes. So the next thing to do is I'm going to draw a square right around this here. Select all of this, go to Object, Clipping Mask, Make, and there it is. So some really nice options for you to create some interesting shapes, some interesting dynamics. Yeah, and create some really kind of interesting graphics. I'm now going to take this and let's make this bigger. Right, and there's some interesting graphics that are going on there. So you can really start to play around with this. I think it's a really versatile tool. I think there's a lot of really cool graphics you can create with this simple tool.